You've heard Kajabi is the all-in-one platform for creators, but what does that really mean when it comes to making money? In this video, I'm going to break down every single income generating product you can create inside of Kajabi, from courses to membership to digital downloads, the whole thing. And I'm going to share my personal experiences with each, the pros and the cons, and this will help you discover if this software is right for your business. Before we begin, if you haven't grabbed my Kajabi blueprint that teaches you how to create the content for your high converting website that's going to attract your ideal clients, make sure that you grab that in the link below. So when I started using Kajabi back in 2016, what drew me to this software was I ended up having multiple pieces of software when I first started my business. I was using Teachable for courses. I was using Drip for email. I was using Zapier to connect everything. And it was a real pain to try and run my business because I was running from one piece of software to the next to try and make it all work. When I discovered Kajabi, a couple of the things that I loved about it was, one, it was all in one. So I could run my emails, I could run my courses, I could have my website all in one piece of software. Now, Kajabi has so many more options available for you inside the software that it can literally do everything you need for your business. Let's start with what drew me to Kajabi, which was the online course portal. In Kajabi, you can create online courses, from evergreen courses that are available all the time for people to purchase. You can also use the online course space to create a piece of a membership. Maybe your membership is a combination of an online community, which we'll talk about shortly, as well as a course space where people can access videos and documents. You can use the online courses for that. You can also use online courses for a live program that you're creating. If you have a 6-month program and you're teaching live during that program, but you also want a space where you can house your recordings, where you can house documents, where people can come to during that time that they are live with you in that program, you can use the online course space for that. It's basically a place inside of Kajabi that your clients can access, watch videos, they can listen to audios, they can get PDFs, and you can also write content inside your course that they can read and access right there as well. And so the course space is very versatile. There's lots of different ways that you can use it. Now, some of the cons with the course space is it does take some time to build. If you're going to create an evergreen course, you've got to record all the videos, you've got to make sure that you have any of the downloads and all of those things ready. For the most part, you would want to get those things created and have them ready to go into the course before you launch it. Now, I will say I have created online courses and sold them where not all of the content was created up front. I gave them access to the first module while I created the second module. And then as I was creating things, I was uploading it. So you can also do it that way as well. But you do need, the thing with evergreen courses, I think with any kind of online course or learning system, you do need to make sure that you have a solid marketing plan to sell it. So Kajabi's great. It gives you the access to create the sales page for it. They can purchase it through Kajabi. They can access the course in Kajabi, but Kajabi itself isn't going to sell your course. You have to do that. Sometimes people have a misconception that they can build this course and just put it out on social media once and everyone will come running. And unfortunately, that's not the case. You do really need to make sure you are marketing and selling your course constantly, consistently, in order to create awareness around what it is that you are selling. But courses are a great way to create a bread and butter income stream for your business because they are evergreen. It's always there. As long as you're talking about it and driving people to it, it's a great way to create consistent income in your business, and something that you have to create once and can sell over and over and over again. So the second part to online courses is creating it in combination with an online community. The communities are run similar to a Facebook group, or there's lots of different community software out there. Kajabi has its own community software, and it has like a feed like a Facebook would. It's got different access groups that you can create with different conversation topics to help keep your community organized. You can do online like Zoom calls kind of thing. They have their own online meeting software within the community, which I love. So you can create what they're called meetups. You can post links to different things. I really love the community as a way to communicate with members about different topics and just to stay in touch and to drive interaction between you and your clients, but also between your clients creating interactions with each other. It's a great product that they have that helps you to create that connection real time. I'm a part of a couple different Kajabi communities as a business owner. I have a business group that I'm a part of and we use Kajabi communities, and I really love it because I can go in and I can look at the different conversations, and if there are new posts in those circles, I can just pick the circle that I'm interested in and look at what's new versus having to go through everything to find what's been going on in the community. So it's a great way to organize content. The meetups work really great. We go in our business community, we go live every other week and just talk about business. It's a great way to have that connection and that community with your client base. And you can use it in combination of the online courses. You can, in your online course, have a connection right to your community in the course space. So you might have this online community where everybody's talking to each other and posting questions and getting information and getting to network with each other. But you might also, as part of your membership, have an online course space where there's video trainings and different things that you're putting in there to educate as part of that membership. So I love that Kajabi they can see the bigger picture here where it's not just a community. You can have a community in combination with an online course. And to be honest, with all the products that I'm sharing with you today, you could combine them all as some part of a membership program or as a program that you're selling. It might come with a paid podcast and a community and an online course. So there's lots of different options that you can use to combine these products to create the right product for your audience. Now, I will say some of the cons for the membership sites is that they do require you to be fairly interactive with the community. It's going to require ongoing attention from you in order to create value. So you're going to want to make sure that you're spending time in your community, you're asking questions, you're engaging with your clients, and really to create that community feel. Eventually, once your community gets built up enough and you've got enough people going there, your community starts to create that engagement by posting and talking with each other. But it is always great for your community to hear from you, making sure you have some sort of plan in order to engage your community. The next product is their one-on-one and group coaching. This is great if you offer high ticket coaching, whether it's in a small group or one-to-one. What I love about the coaching platform that Kajabi has created for you, one, you can keep notes on your calls. So when you're doing coaching calls, there's a spot for the coach to write notes. There's a spot for the coach to write notes for the client so the client can see. And then there's personal notes. You can attach documents to this coaching portal for your clients. They can schedule their calls right in the portal. So maybe you give them 6 or 12 calls as part of their package, and they can go in and schedule those calls right inside Kajabi. You can use the Kajabi video platform in order to host your calls. It's just a really great way to keep content between you and your clients or you and your group organized. So I really like that. And it's just a nice way to present your coaching platform because the client also gets a spot where they log in and they get to see their personal portal. So it looks really professional that way. So the cons with the one-on-one and group coaching product in Kajabi, it is another thing that you have to set up. So it does take some time to get it organized. Your clients do have to log into the software in order to be able to access their information and to schedule their calls. It's another thing they have to access. So there's a couple things that might be a bit of an issue for you if you're not used to using Kajabi's online video platform. There's going to be some learning curves there, but it is great for scheduling your sessions, tracking goals, tracking content, and hosting everything in one spot. The next product for Kajabi is the digital downloads. What I like about these, it's just a fast way to be able to sell, let's say like an example is a PDF file. If you have a PDF document that is of high value and you're selling that document, you can use the digital downloads to be able to create the checkout for it and then take them to a page where they can download either one or multiple files. So this is great for low ticket offers. It's great for those, like I say, PDFs or links to files that you want to sell. Maybe it's Google Docs or Google Sheets or templates. You can use the digital downloads for that. As far as the cons go, the checkout page and the digital download page, there's not a lot lot of creative design and layout stuff you can do for them, but it does let you download multiple files at once, which is really great. So instead of people having to go and download each file individually, there's a download all, and it will give them the package of files. It does make it easier for them to download documents if you have digital documents like that you want to sell. The next is the newsletters, email newsletters. Kajabi has created a product that functions very much like a Substack newsletter. This is where you could have a paid newsletter where people have to either pay and subscribe, or it still could be free, but they have to subscribe specifically to receive this newsletter. It also comes with a landing page, much like a Substack, where all of your newsletters are in one place. People can browse through, see the different topics, click on one. There's a lot of options on the newsletter page itself for design, so you can have some upsells and some cross sells in there. You can design it beautifully. A little bit more design functioning in an email newsletter than using just the basic CRM option to create a newsletter. I really like this idea. Now, I will say, some pros, it definitely looks better. It gives you more options than just your standard email. There's an opportunity to sell something in these as well, which is great. Email newsletters do require some sort of consistency. So if you're going to create an email newsletter, create one in a consistency that you know that you can keep up with, because for people to stay either subscribed or paid, if this is like a monthly thing, a membership, this is something you could add to your membership. They want consistent information, and you need to give them a reason to want to stay. So it does require that consistency. But the other thing with this that I do see as a con is that if I'm going to put the time and energy into creating a newsletter like this, I might just want to go to Substack, where there is already a baked in audience of people who are searching Substack for information. So when you create this newsletter in Kajabi, you have to go out into the world, find your subscribers, run them through the Kajabi email, the email newsletter, where a Substack already has an audience who's already logging into there and already searching for things. There is a bit of pros and cons there thinking about that, but I do like the idea. If you do have a lot of people who like that sort of written type of content, you can put videos and images and all that stuff into your newsletters. But if you have people who, if your clientele is more interested in that kind of content delivery, then the email newsletter might be a perfect opportunity for you. And again, it can be baked in with a course. It can be part of a community. It could be part of any of these products, can be mixed and matched together. So it might be an added bonus to something that you're looking to sell. Maybe you have a course on XYZ, and as part of that course, they also get access to this newsletter that goes out once every other week with information along the same lines as your course. And that's a way to help keep people interested in being a part of any kind of a membership or anything like that, or like I said, as an added bonus to any of these products. So next is the last way that you can, the last product I would say that you can access inside Kajabi, which isn't actually in the products tab, but it is something that you can use to help generate more income in your Kajabi business, is the affiliate marketing. Kajabi does have an affiliate plan. It is part of their growth or their pro plan. You have to have the growth or pro plan to access the affiliate marketing, but it is a way to create some passive income for your business where other people can create their own links to your products, and then they can sell those products on their own, and they would get a commission every time someone purchased. And Kajabi tracks that commission for you inside the affiliate marketing. So it does need to be set up. You do have to, there's some setup for it. Your audience, if they do want to be an affiliate for you, they have to sign up, they have to get their special links, and then they have to go out and market it for you. And then the other thing is that Kajabi doesn't do the payouts automatically. You manually have to send the PayPal affiliate commission to your clients or to your affiliates who have participated in the affiliate marketing. There are a bunch of ways to make money using Kajabi. If any of these sound like they could be something that you would want to use for your business, again, this is why I think Kajabi is the best platform for online entrepreneurs who are educating, is that there's a lot of options that you can use to create revenue streams and educate your clientele. Now, You might not use them all out of the gate, and that's okay. Just knowing that there are options for you inside the software to be able to build these things out over time is just nice to know. And you don't have to go into logging into 7 or 8 different pieces of software just to run your business. Much like I said, Kajabi's all in one. It is your CRM, it is your website, it is your products. It does take care of payments, and it's all the things in one. And I think it's probably, I've been using it since 2016. I think it's probably the best all-in-one software that exists. Maybe I'm biased because I've been using it for so long. I am a Kajabi expert and I'm also a Kajabi affiliate. If you do want to give this product a try, I do have an affiliate link that does give you 30 days for free. It's in the caption below. Let me know, what products do you think that you would use in your business? Let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, follow-up questions about any of these products, please let me know. And I'd love to hear, if you're already using Kajabi, what product do you use the most? I'm interested in hearing. Okay, guys, that's it for me. Thanks so much. Bye for now.